Alrighty. Good morning, YouTube. Marty here with my No Man's Sky stream of the Saturday morning cartoon. Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. And let's see, without further, I'm picking my nose, yeah. Allergy season. It's terrible. For those of you who suffer, you know. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into today's shenanigans, shall we? So there's a mission here on the board, Sentinel Interceptor Trace. I've got a funny feeling I was on the... I was looking for an interceptor and I didn't find it, so I'm probably going to do that shortly. But first, how's everybody doing out there? Hey, good morning, good morning. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. Hope you're having a fine weekend and without too much fuss and muss. Let's welcome back our fleet. Yeah, itchy. Just makes me itch. All the pollen. Pollen index is high here for the region. So we're just Dreadnought AI fragment. Awesome. I did not think you could get them that way. Yeah, so quick note here, right? If you are running frigate expeditions, frigate missions from your freighter, you do stand a chance of acquiring Dreadnought AI fragments. So that is awesome. You can find... Triggering one of these will help you find a sentinel interceptor, and you don't have to go through the sentinel encampment to actually find the ship. It brings you straight to the ship. So yeah, gotta try to keep that in mind for a little bit later, just to well. Gonna repin if that mission, interceptor mission, is not pinned up. I'm gonna repin it and try to follow up on that. Now, stuff we want to get rid of. Well, I'll tell you what. I was thinking about selling that, but I think maybe what I'll do is just stick it in here for now. Alright, what do we got in here? We got a load of activated indium. Now we got two stacks, one of activated indium and one of regular indium down here. So what I'm going to do is just poke this stuff. Poke this stuff down there. I think, yeah, I must have stacks of this stuff because, there we go. Okay. Stacks of that, stacks of that. Let's see what this breaks down to. Oh, not really sure. There's a Dreadnought AI fragment. I think that might have been the one we got back from our mission there. Possibly. Oh, okay. Don't know what this is breaking into. Trading, subatomic regulators. Okay, what is this? Starship AI. Ooh, that's really expensive. Is that more? No, it's neural ducts. Okay, the AI valves I will keep just because they are extremely expensive. Walker brains. Never know when you're going to need a walker brain. Okay, so this is a phase beam upgrade. No, that's the actual technology for your delimiter technology package. There's the phase beam. Okay, rocket launcher. Again, stuff, you know, stuff you might want to get rid of. What do we got here? Crate of precious bones, crate of ancestral wine. All stuff to get rid of, as is this. Subatomic regulators, neural ducts, yeah, all that stuff we're going to get rid of today. Indium, like I said, we got a stack of it over there, so no point in really hanging on to that. And okay, here we're looking to see, yeah, okay. What's there? Mind control device. Okay, let's move that over here where we can see it a little more clearly. And we have activated ammo. Again, we have a stack of it here, so you know what? Okay, so I'm just wondering if we have any... Oh, we don't. I was looking for... we might have some of that somewhere else. Let me just check here. This is what came out of the thing I just took apart, I think. And we have some of these. Yeah, we have 3 stacks of those. I'm not keeping any more than that for sure. What else we got in here? We got all our materials for recharging our hazard protection. Some spare carbon, copper. Oh, there it is, chromatic metal. Okay. And of course we have a few upgrades here. Gold, silver, and platinum. Pyrite for the starship. Pyrite is for this guy, right? Yeah, pulse engine. Okay, let's resort this just quickly. Gold into here. Oxygen over here. Carbon again over here. Okay, Atlantidium. Storage augmentation. Hang on now. Well, our starship's not doing terribly. He's pretty loaded up there, but still got a few spaces. I'm going to store this right there. Oh. And I think I saw some of that. Oh, it's a different thing. This is an X-class module. It's not a... yeah, X-class hazard protection module. That would be one of these, I think. And I already got 3 there. Oh yeah, for these things, we're looking for something with the highest numbers possible. 222 and 4. 222 and 5. This one is slightly better. Let's see what we got here. 222 and 8. I'm going to take out the 222 and 4. Put that one there. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Spool of nano cables. I got a funny feeling we took apart a ship last time. Significant hyperdrive upgrade. Well, maybe not significant enough. Our ship pulse engine module. That's a C class. We're not keeping that. Larval cores. Let's see. Oh, still got some room over here for that. Are we finished with our freighter? I think we are. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. We got a pretty good fleet coordination index here too that really helps when you're sending out missions. Okay, Atlantidium, whatever, however you want to pronounce that. It's not Atlantium, please, folks, please. so we are limited to 500. This must be a survival run, I guess. Must be. Okay, another B-class pulse engine module. We are going to rid ourselves of. Rest indium scraps. Okay, so that's another valuable thing I'm going to hang on to. Just temporarily. We're not short of money or anything, but you never know when you're going to need, you know, several 100 million units. All right. Pugnium here? No. I think everything there is good. We got fuel and materials to recharge our shields and stuff, so that's good. Our exosuit looks better. Starship shield module. Okay, that's got to go. Drive efficiency. That's got to go. Multi-tool expansion slot. I'm going to put that there just so I know where it is. Keen effigies, I'm pretty sure we got like loads of those. Yeah. Those are going to go. This is fuel for our living ship, so we'll put that here. As is this. Some more stuff for our living ship there when we get around to it. Lots of bullets, some repair kits, fusion cores. Gonna get rid of the fusion cores. Geknip. Oh, we got a bit of room for Geknip. Spark canisters. Yeah, get rid of those. And all this stuff is for the search for sentinel interceptors. Gonna hang on to that. Okay. Hopefully we won't get bumped off today and lose all this stuff. That would be appropriate. The upgrades here on the top row here, right here, they'll have to go back to a space station. But everything else down here can be sold as is in here. So that's what I'm going to do. Fusion cores. Anything I wanted to keep I put on the freighters. So I think pretty much everything here I can identify that I don't want. I can just dump it. Stolen nano cables. Activated emerald. Spark canisters, Viking effigies, crystallized hearts. Yeah, they're useful too for fixing up sentinel multi-tools. Creative ancestral wine, activated indium, neural ducts, creative precious bones, iridocytes, subatomic regulators, Gek relics. I think that's it. Just going to drop down to my inventory just to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to dump. And so just have a look down here. Yep, it's all gone. Okay. So it's just a matter of going into a space station and dumping those upgrades. We could also do that in a pirate space station. Okay, so let's do a save point. Let's get our frigates back out. Gathering more loot. Maybe some Sentinel Dreadnought AI fragments. Potential expeditions. Okay, we got 3,500 light year. Combat patrol. What do we got for combat patrol? Combat ships down in the lower ranks. Still have some ranked C-ranked vessels here. Let's see, fuel bunker. That's going to help. Combat. I want to send my Leviathan out. That should do the trick. Okay. And next up is 1548 combat patrol again. Do we have another fuel bunker? Combat ship. We'll take that. We'll go with that. S-class combat vessel. 1476. Another combat mission. Do we have another fuel bunker? We do. Okay. I'm gonna go with this guy. That'll do. These two are the same distance. One's a combat mission. Let's send out. What do we got? No. Supply platform, eh? And a combat vessel. It's gonna work. Balanced expedition. We're gonna send trade vessel, an exploration vessel, and an industrial. There we go. Perfect. All done. Okay. That's done. What I'm gonna do is make sure my sentinel interceptor trace mission is still pinned. I'm gonna just go into the map here to see if that's pushing me off somewhere else. Current mission. Okay. Current mission. Okay. I don't know where. I don't know where this thing is sending me. Should be sending me to a dissonant system. So if the final leg on this mission is not a dissonant system, yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure what's going on there. We were obviously doing a mission somewhere. And in mission, follow the signal source to its trace. Follow the signal to its source. Follow the signal trace to the planet Lassen L5 in the Nafish system. Okay, well that's a good bit of information there. Let's see, maybe we can find it through here. That's it there, look at that. Okay. Perhaps we will get to the bottom of this. So there's more than one way to skin the cat, as you can see, right? You can't see it through your galactic map, your destination. Okay, so I see a traveler over there. If you're looking for glyphs, that's the people that you want to hit up. The space stations or wherever it is you may be. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick save right here, just like that. Restore point saved. And then I'm going to get back in and we'll get on with this thing. Dissonant energy field. Approximate location. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to boot it over here. So we can find that whatever this thing is pointing at here. I thought I was going to have to give up on that, but no, maybe not. Worst thing about this thing right now is that it's an approximate location. And okay, so what do we have? We have lots of crystal shards going on. We have, looks like a manufacturing facility right there. Okay, there's something right there. I'm not sure what that is. That could be what we're looking for. Let's go in and take a look. I think I know what happened here. This used to be the location of a crashed sentinel interceptor, and yeah, ship is gone. See. So, you know what? Yes, I know. Extreme hazard. Yes, thank you. No point in keeping that in. Alright. Moving on. I had my, I sort of had my heart set on a ship here this morning, a sentinel interceptor. So, on that note, what we're going to do is find another dissonant system. Now, before I do that, check and see if I actually have any echolocators on me. Anomaly detector is not an echolocator. You know what? Let's go back into the space station where we can get rid of those upgrades. B and C class upgrades. Never going to use them anywhere. So let's just dump them. Go right over here. Actually, have I seen what's in here? I must have. Huh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, purchase upgrade modules. You got to go in there first, and then you got to go sell. Repackaged survey device. Let's get rid of that, and that. How are we doing for nanites? 49.2, eh? And all the upgrades are gone now. Okay. That's all I want to do there. Curious to know what the first wave of ships is in here, though. Again, let's get it in and out of our ship to a restore point. And looks like we have a bunch of haulers coming in here. This must be a Gex system, is it? No, it's Korvax. Oh, that's odd. Okay, that's all good. Alright, let's find this 3-star dissonance system. Okay. Free Explorer. Okay. Let's go up today. Up, look up. Way up. When I was a kid on Saturday mornings, there was a, well, actually it was, I think it was weekday mornings. There was a show called The Friendly Giant we used to watch. And, so funny. I guess it wasn't really funny. It was a kid's show, right? You know, kind of clean entertainment for kids, right? And you'd have a couple of sock puppet kind of buddies around, and you know, they'd talk about various things, and you know, children's stuff, right, and crafting and all kinds of stuff like that. As you would expect. Whoop, there's one. Okay. Whipping. U-I-P-I-N-G. Whip. You whipping. And how are we doing for planets here in this system? 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. That looks like a pretty decent system. Might be. Check it out. Let's see if there's a paradise planet in this system. Okay, so right off the top, that's a frozen planet. I can pretty much guarantee. It's got blue on it. Usually when there's light blue on it, it means frozen. Sub-zero. That's the one with the corrupted sentinels. Okay, so we're going to go there for sure. This looks like a hot planet. Yep, horrid. Horrid. Just a synonym for hot. This looks like another hot planet. Could be temperate. No, that one, temperate means like room temperature kind of thing. It's probably a nice planet except for the aggressive sentinels, which I cannot abide. I cannot suffer. So, toxic planet, ammonia. Oh, somebody must have locked the cat in a basement. Nice. He's just howling at the door over there. What is going on here? Okay, better. Been swept. So that's another hot planet. That one has aggressive sentinels. So we're going to forego that. Should we go in there? Okay, let's just head straight for our... target here is this guy, the corrupted sentinels. Okay, landscape is not too terrible. There are some mesas or kind of flat top mountains, and some ravines or canyons or whatever you want to call them there. Depressions in the ground. Nothing too scary or unusual there. Okay, what do we have that we can use here? We have the Dreadnought AI fragment. Where did I put that? I put that over here, right? Yeah, I think we're going to go straight for that. I don't suppose you can actually find stuff on the ground just lying around, can you? I don't know that I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever actually done that long enough to... there's some drills there, along with their accompanying entourage, their escort of corrupted sentinels. I'm not bothering to knock drills out here for the simple reason that that will attract attention. Probably sentinel interceptor attention. In regulated space, yeah, that's just looking for trouble. I'm not really looking for trouble this morning. I'm just looking for crash sentinel interceptor. It's another drill. What's this? Stick in the mud. kind of headed south. That's one of the first things I do when I go planet surfing. Just kind of pick a direction so I'm not going around in circles. Hopefully, anyway. And not going to do this very long, that's for sure. I got the Dreadnought AI fragment, so I'm going to use it. Just curious to know if there are S-class interceptors that have crashed. I found yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I've found some A, B, and C class, but I'm pretty sure I haven't found an S class. So yeah, that's it's the only box that's unchecked at the moment as far as sentinel interceptor hunting is concerned. Oh, sentinel S-class interceptor and S-class multi-tool, of course. We found some A-class multi-tools, but not any S-class. The AI fragment that I have that I'm going to use shortly, hang on, will lead me to a ship, but it will not bring me to a multi-tool. For finding multi-tools, you need the echolocators. To get the echolocators, you need to knock out the drills. So, just so you know what I'm talking about here, I'm going to show you a drill. I'm not going to knock it out. There's one down there, but it's in the middle of a forest kind of thing, so kind of obscured by the trees, you know. And try to find one that's kind of out in the open. And I think there's one over here, yeah. Yeah, there's one right here. Okay. So, the drills. There's a typical sentinel drill. And it's a tripod with a drill going down the middle. So, it's got these big kind of whatever this thing is here over top of it. It's probably what's gathering whatever it is that it's gathering. Probably what's storing it. These things will usually have a number of these flying drone corrupted sentinels around. They may also have a large, one or more large spider drones. So, yeah, and I mean, you know, you're going to want to take these out at your own risk on planets in regulated space. In pirate systems, it's a different story. If you find a dissonant pirate system, you probably have a much higher chance of getting what you're looking for without, you know, too much trouble, right? But here, they're on you like stink on shit, right? It's like, wow. As soon as you start firing at that drill, the drones are on you, right? So just beware of that. Dissonant pirate systems is what you're looking for to take out the drills. Taking out drills, like I said, will give you the probably 1 in 4, 5, 6 will give you an echolocator, depending on how lucky you are, of course, right? The luckier you are, the higher the likelihood that the drill you take out will give you an echolocator. I hope I don't have any contraband. I was going to get rid of it. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Should be clear to proceed. There you go. Yeah, so we're going to actually trigger this Dreadnought AI fragment. Select and use Search Archive to translate information about the Interceptor's crash site to your starship's navigation system. So the ship in question, the Sentinel Interceptor we're looking for, is right over here. One thing I like about this series of actions is that the stuff you look for usually is not very far away. Okay, so there's an encampment there. We're going to go back to that in a moment. I'll have to try to remember to go back to that, because that might lead us to a second crashed interceptor, possibly. So here we have, I don't even know what system I'm in here. Okay, so here we have a crash sentinel interceptor. What we're going to do is we're going to talk to the autophage here for a minute. Sometimes this thing will give you like a bunch of walker brains or something. If you're looking for a walker brain for your conflict scanner for your ship, your starship, likely suspect right here. Might get something. All right, so we're going to trip this thing too, okay? We're going to probe the subconscious with our E key, and it's going to lead me to a monolith, I believe, is right over here. So, threat detected. Bring it. Come on, sucker! Yeah, you see, nothing is very far away, right? Less than a minute away for the monolith. So what happens is we've gotten this thing here, the Highline Brain, from the Sentinel Interceptor as a damaged piece, and we need to bring it to a monolith to have it kind of reupholstered, fixed, whatever it is that you do with the Highline Brain. Whatever it is that it does. So basically, you want to kind of tuck yourself in next to the monolith here, and interact with the monolith. Present the brain. It's funny, they wait till you get out of your ship before they start attacking, eh? Present the brain, and okay, now we got that. We can get back in our ship and kick their asses if they're still around. If they're still around by the time I get back to the interceptor here, they're going to be in for a world of hurt. Those two green ships might be going to my rescue there. Maybe. I doubt it, but it's possible. And nope, they're still around. So looks like I might have to anybody else? Yeah? More? Want some more of this? Oh my god. I'm not serious, you want more. How many are there? Oh, more. Oh, you brought some friends, eh? Yeah, this ship holds its own for sure. I'm not too worried about this ship not being able to defend itself. Shields are okay, cannons are okay. Hello. I think there's couple of ships left, right? Oh, no, there's just the one. And then there were none. Okay. Stayed in bed, boys. Alright, so our interceptor now. We're gonna go bring our fixed brain, if you will, back to our sentinel interceptor. I didn't even check and see what class ship this is. It's not really a big concern. Just a quick note, though. These ships are extremely same ship. It's a B class. Couple of quick notes. These ships are extremely valuable. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to step out and show you. 69 million for this one. You will not see a comparable ship that value in any other class. So this guy has the phase beam with the with an upgrade, B class, but still. And it's got a couple of supercharged slots that haven't been used. The higher the class of the ship, the more charged slots you will get. Super slots, whatever you want to call them. I think C is 1, B is 2, A is 3, and perhaps the S-class ships have 4, I think. It's a B-class ship, though. It's a nice-looking ship, but tell you what, Captain Steve might like this one. Red, white, and black. So, yeah, we're going to turn this one in. We're going to turn it in. But I wanted to see... Oh, yeah. So 3 things. Extremely high value. Second is its ability to hover. So I'm not touching any thrusters or anything right now. It's just sitting there, right? It's just kind of hovering. That's one thing it can do that other ships cannot do. And the third thing is, for a crashed ship, it does not have any damage, which is kind of awesome because crash ships are always damaged. They're always damaged. Any other kind of ship you find on the surface of a planet that's crashed, it's damaged. Not only is it damaged, but it's only worth about 10 or 15% of its, of the value of the ship, of the stated value. So if this one was like a regular ship, it'd be, you might get like 10 million if you trade it in, or if you scrap it, I should say, or trade it. Yeah, if you're going to trade that for a different kind of vessel. Quad servos. Yeah, here's another thing that you stand to get when you talk to these guys here. It's random loot, I think, pretty much. But some of it's, yeah, pretty valuable. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and grab the rest of this harmonic scrap. There's a multi-tool expansion slot there. I don't know where that came from, but wherever it came from, we'll take it. So there's a multi-tool here, okay? Hard to see what it is just by looking at it. You can't really tell. We need to interact with the interface here in order to release the grips on the multi-tool there, and also we may be able to get the location of another ship. So 16, 9, and 16. The answers to these register questions, 16, 9, and 16. So we're going to input those glyphs to override the system here. 16, 9, and 16. And this way we are permitted to locate a distance spike, which is the location of a ship, another sentinel interceptor. So this is what the echolocator does. It locates a camp, like what we're in now. and yeah, so you can get the very first time that you go into an encampment, you will get a specialized wing pack. Is the first thing you get out of this this terminal that you can install through the appearance modifier. I think I'm going to do that when I go up to the space station, just to show you. Did I just let go of that? Yeah, okay, so now we can see what we got here. C-class. Okay, so a couple of things here. These weapons are, generally speaking, they're much more powerful than regular, well, more powerful. I don't know about much more, but they are generally more powerful than their standard counterparts, like the regular rifles, or even the Royals multi-tools and the experimentals and the aliens, and you have a better chance of getting something more powerful here. This one, yeah, this one's really nothing special. I'm just going to leave it here, and I'm going to make my way over to the interceptor that we found with the dissonance spike. That should be over here somewhere. I don't suppose it's the location of the one we were just at. Let's see if something. Yeah, it looks like it might have been. No, it isn't. This is a totally different one. Okay, so we found 2 interceptors this morning. Okay. Cool. Well, we got ripped off on the first one, so now we're getting ripped on. Ripped on! And this one is an A-class. 73 million for this one. This one I might just hang on to for at least a bit. I'd like to have one really good interceptor. I'm getting close to being able to upgrade something from A-class to S-class, so this might be our prize here. Again, no sign of an S-class, but well, it is what it is, right? Okay, so we need to take our current prize, which is a what? It's a B. Okay, let's get in our ship. Let's trip the brain again. Did we just do that? Probe the subconscious. Why is it not happening? Or did it? See a symbol up top there, but that's not the symbol we're looking for. Harvest a radiant shard. Oh, I see. To complete the pilot interface. Okay, so we're just hovering here. You see that? We're not moving. Radiant shards. These things here are radiant shards. We need to harvest a few of those. So what I'm going to do, what I'd like to do is park myself right here. So I can get some storm crystals and some radiant shards. Okay, right here is good. Landing area not clear. Oh. Okay. Here's some storm crystals. These are pretty valuable too. If you find yourself on a planet that you can pick up storm crystals, probably not a terrible idea. Show you that in a moment. And our radiant shards, of course, are over here. There's a radiant shard, another radiant shard, and another one. Okay. Yes, I know. What did I get destroyed this time? So if you're out in hazard like that for too long, there's a good chance you'll come back and well, if you stay out there too long, your character is going to die just outright. He will be deceased. However, if he doesn't die, you may come back and have some damaged components in your exosuit. You're going to want to double check that. Alright, now we got enough radiant shards, that's these things I guess, to probe the subconscious. So here we go. Now we're probing the subconscious. It's going to give us the location of a monolith. Might be the same one, I doubt it. Has yielded a memory. Okay, so we're going over here. Where are we going? Is that the ship or is that... That's the ship there, isn't it? Yeah. It's our ship. So the monolith is over here. Again, less than a minute away, which is highly useful. So we're not even an hour in. We got 2 sentinel interceptors. Once we deal with this this stuff here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a run up to the Nexus, to the space anomaly, and nice pretty colors on this ship. Of course, they're thrown off by the filter on the planet. Yeah, we're going to head up to the space anomaly and see what weekend mission is on the go. Present the brain, and of course this monolith will fix the brain so we can bring it back and repair that ship that's over here. Warning. Warning, threat detected. Warning. Yeah, okay, just you bring it over here and we'll see who threatens who. Okay, so we got, we're gonna have 2 sentinels out of all this. Awesome. Yeah, he's gonna wait till I land, right? That's their MO. Just a large pain in the butt, but you know what? 2 identical models here, as you can see. I might have to dig myself a hole in the ground. Although, what's this one? Okay, so this is the A-class one. Fix that with the brain. Compare. We will claim this ship if we can. Then I'm gonna have a quick look at it. See, like I said, A class has 3 supercharged slots. This one already has its economy scanner and stuff, so that's awesome. Let's put the shield in one. Let's put the cannon in another. And let's put the hypercore, no, pulse engine 378. I'm looking at the maneuverability statistic over on the right there from 378 to 559. So quite a bit of a jump there just by putting it into the supercharged slot. We probably going to upgrade this ship. That would be my preference right now, or one like it. Just as a quick note, what we got here. Oh, 330 third of a million units for scanning that. Lots of animals around here. Anything in the sky? Does not appear to be. Poor Charlie out in the hallway, howling his poor little eyes out. Oh, sin. Guess nobody wants him upstairs. Being a bit of a dick, is he? Yeah, he has a habit of doing that. He chews on wires, which doesn't work in his favor. Absolutely not. I don't know how many phone charging cables I bought the last 3-4 years. Actually, he's 5. He's been doing it all along. And it's just it's a real nuisance, really. I just missed him. How about up here? Can I see him from up here? Can I see anything from up here? Holler. See you later, Holler. If he hollers, let him go. Okay, there's a flying creature there. Okay, thermal protection falling. There's my hazard protection. Okay, fix that. Another flying creature there. Giant flying worms. Don't ask. I don't know. Don't know how that happens. Okay, here's one. Is that going to be the same as all the others? It is not. Another one there. Probably okay, so that's pretty much what we were expecting there. How many do we get? Oh boy, lots of creatures on this planet. Found in the north. Okay, so that's going to put a damper on that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave this one here for now. Where's my other... Right there. Okay. This one I will take up to the space station and recycle. So these things here, I'm going to store these so I can sell them, hopefully. Starship. So all this stuff, yeah, you can't dismantle or store any of this other stuff. It's core technology, basically. All right, back up to the space blah, blah, blah. Words. Space station. I think it's right over here. Yeah. If you early in the game, like at the very beginning of the game, when you leave the planet, you can't see the space station. If you have lines, I don't know if you can see the lines on my screen here, but if you see the lines, and if you see like a convergence point for some lines out in space, that's probably where the space station is. The good news is that the space station is quite often located very close to where you spawn, like close to the planet where you spawn. That's usually how that works out, but it's small, right? It's tiny compared to planets and moons, right? So you may not be able to see it like at the very beginning of the game. Oh, what are you doing, my friend? What are you looking for? Looking to sell me stuff, are you? You don't really have anything I want or need. Maybe you'll buy some of my stuff. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Anything I want to pawn on him? Not really. I have 2 multi-tool expansion slots. Okay, so I was talking about storm crystals. They're worth 211, well, roughly 200,000 units each. That's not bad. That's not bad. If you have 10 of them, you see, you can make $2 million. Like boom. That's not a bad sum when you're you're first starting off there. So, you know, not an easy way to get money for sure, because, of course, storms are particularly dangerous phenomena. You really need to watch your hazard protection during a storm, because you could end up succumbing to the storm's effects pretty quickly. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sell those 2 upgrades. Let's talk to Mr. Starship Technology Vendor. Okay, sell, yep, sell that. 16 nanites, eh? I think the B-class modules are a bit more expensive than that, but... Nanites. Okay, so we're coming close to getting the required nanites. Do I? Oh yeah, I did not buy this thing yet, so I may as well. Let's see. Do I buy technology, or do I buy one last space down here? I was talking about a jetpack earlier. The first thing you get, the first time you interact with those, the sentinel encampment, you get a jetpack. So, let's see, jetpack style. That's the default one, the very first one. This is streamlined jetpack. I think that was a reward for an expedition way back. As was this one, the exotic wing pack, and I think, yeah, Aeron Turbojet is the jetpack you get from doing sentinel, doing that sentinel encampment. So basically, let's have a look here. So this is, yeah, this is what you're talking about here, right? That's what it looks like. There's a little bit of an animation, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It doesn't prevent you from going into tight spaces, as you might think, but, yeah, looks kind of cool too. Alright, so, Starship. The Sentinel and Interceptor, the B-class that we did find, see, okay, 48.5. 48.5 is what we get for it if we scrap it. The face value is 69. So 48.5 is probably 70%. Yeah, I think it's like 70% of the value listed when you kind of put your scanner on the ship like this. See, 69 million. And 48.5 is approximately 70% of the value of total value of the ship. That's what you get when you scrap a ship. That's pretty much the same thing with every ship. Ship scrapping is not a money-making endeavor unless you're scrapping found crashed starships. The thing about found crashed starships is they're worth less because a lot of the slots on just regular found crashed starships, a lot of the inventory is broken. So yeah, value of a ship is intrinsically tied to the number of functional slots. This one has some interesting weapons for sure. Some interesting upgrades. I would never buy anything but S-Class from vendors because, well, it's not really worth it. Even at the very beginning of the game, I wouldn't bother buying anything but S-Class upgrades. Okay, 49.5. I should call my freighter. No, maybe. I wonder if I can sell these things. I don't know if I can see my freighter inventory from this particular menu. Let's check it out. You'll find it here first. exosuit, starship, exosuit, starship. So I cannot see my freighter inventory from here. Suspicious packets is contraband. I would do well to dump that. Again, this stuff should be gotten rid of. Okay, that's the stuff I picked up from fighting those pirates. That will go into your starship. So, yeah. Alright. Exosuit, exosuit, exosuit. Have any other upgrades here I can dump? These fragments here, I'm gonna take one, but I'm pretty sure I can't sell those. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take a look, and of course you can benefit from this information as well. See if you can sell those fragments, and it looks like you can, and they're worth a fortune. Holy crap. Compared to the rest of the stuff here. And I think I'm going to get enough to hit the 50,000 mark. So with 50,000 units, okay, so I can't change my ship here, but let's see if I can even find out. Upgrade starship. It's probably going to be grayed out. Nope. Upgrade class, 50,000 nanites. Now, I don't know why this is not grayed out, because of course this is an exotic starship. You got two kinds. You got the squid kind like this, and you got the guppy kind, which is like a little red or a little colored ball with possibly wings and a tail and other stuff, fins and whatnot. I like them both. I like the very compact guppies because they take up very little real estate on my screen, which is useful for me anyway. So I like to see what's around me, right? Yeah, so for this thing here, you can see all exotics are S-class right from the get-go. There are no ABC class exotics. So I can't upgrade this even if I wanted to. Upgrade the class, that is, right? From anything to S because it's already S.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Liam, how are you? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. So, I don't know how long you've been watching, but did you catch the two interceptors that I picked up? Okay, so I said I was going to go to the Nexus, go to the summon the space anomaly and check. Okay, so first thing I did this morning was retrieve my frigates. They were out on expeditions, on missions. One of them brought back a Dreadnought AI fragment, so just in case you were wondering, you can also get those from frigate missions on your freighter. If you do have a freighter, what am I doing? It's not what I wanted to do, sorry. Yeah, so I picked up a Dreadnought AI fragment from a frigate mission, and first thing, after that, I had a mission in my log. I was looking for a sentinel interceptor, but there was no ship at the location where I went. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to go to a different system because I don't want to repeat that process. I'm going to go to a different dissonant system, regulated space, and I'm going to trip the AI fragment and see what happens. So the AI fragment brought me to a sentinel interceptor. That's what it does. That's, yeah, I don't have the weekend mission here, so I'm going to just cruise around and come back here after. By the way, if you're planning on doing missions at the Nexus, this guy here, you should probably leave that for the last thing you do before you leave, because when you kick off a mission, there's a timer that starts, and you only have so much time to get in your ship and get out and start the mission. Just as an FYI. Yeah, so the Dreadnought fragment, or the Dreadnought AI fragment, brought me to an interceptor, but right next to the where the interceptor was, crashed interceptor, there was a sentinel encampment. I just noticed a sentinel encampment as I was flying in. So I picked up the sentinel interceptor that was that the AI fragment had brought me to, and then I went to the encampment and it showed me the location of another one. Now I didn't need an echolocator for that encampment. I just happened to cross it, right? Which is actually kind of awesome. So yeah, I was talking on the way in. I said, I wonder, can you fly over the planet and locate these encampments just haphazardly? And I guess the answer is yes, because it happened to me. Yes, got lucky for sure. Getting luckier with that than I am with finding glyphs in the fugitive playthroughs. That's a bit of a chore, actually. So let's see, 21 salvage data. I'm just kind of wondering if I should be picking up a few things here. I like everything here, the decorations and all that. I only got so much salvage data, so I mean, you know, you only pick up so much, right? It's all cool stuff, though, and I see that a lot of this stuff people use in their glitch builds. You know, they resize things and, you know, glitch them into other things, and, you know, it appears collisions are off in this game, so that's nice. Yeah, so just
you can always get more later.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. For anything in this game, there's always more out there, right? For sure. I wonder. I kind of like these carpets. I wonder if I could use that in my glitch building. I'm going to be starting that any time now. I'm going to try to learn how to do that. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff here I haven't got yet. I have a couple of playthroughs that are quite mature, and I think I have all these things already purchased, so I might try the building in one of those. Yeah, so these guys, of course, I don't have everything. All right, that's it's neither here nor there. I think I pretty much have all the technology from these guys. Let me just double check that. Don't have all the weapons. This guy looks like he might be a useful thing to have. Infraknife. I see a lot of people using the infraknife lately. Everything else, yeah, we'll stick with that for now. And of course the exosuit technology vendor here. Yeah, you know what? I think I have most, if not all, of this stuff. Toxic and heat, eh? Let's just take a look here. Yeah, you see, there's the heat. There's the toxic. I think I've pretty much got the rocket boots and everything else. There's the rocket boots. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's, I think, personally, and feel free to throw a bone over to Hello Games there. If you already have a piece of technology and you come to the space anomaly, the stuff should not be available for sale, right? Now I've gone down past 50,000 nanites again here, so I'm going to have to get some more nanites to be able to upgrade something from A to S. Probably an interceptor, but unless I already have one, then that's moot. But anyway, Yeah, stuff you already have should not be for sale here. Like the rocket boots I already have, that should not be for sale. That should be in the same category as, for example, this thing here, which is, you know, can't buy it, right? Because I already have it. I got that, and I'm pretty sure I have the airburst engine. May even have the translators. Airburst engine. And no, I don't have the translators. I do have the Artemis translator from the Artemis quest line. But you see what I'm getting at, right? If you already own something, don't show it to me for sale. I don't know how many people are tricked by that, right? Oh, I mustn't have this, right? And then they buy it again, right? And some of it's not cheap, right? None of it is cheap, but some of it's more expensive than others. Some of this stuff I never bother using. Pulse Spitter I like, Scatter Blaster I like, even this thing here. What is it? Boltcaster, yeah. Even the Boltcaster, yeah, this thing. That's the primary, you know, first level weapon. Even the Boltcaster I've used. Now, see, Ricochet module. Okay, I'm pretty sure I had that. Let's change to our weapon. I don't even have the Boltcaster installed here, actually. And I think these are for Boltcaster. These upgrades, the weapon shards.
I like anything that pew.
Pew pew! Yeah, for sure, eh? Yeah, me too. I think I got everything in here as well. Yeah, it's everything. Everything I need. This stuff, you know what? You find tons of that all over the place. If you have... oh, okay, I was going to say if you have one of these, and I don't even have one. I was going to show the map for Sentinel pillars. What is it? The Sentinel... yeah, whatever that thing is. Starship AI valves. More? Well, that's from destroying or scrapping that Sentinel B-class interceptor. Those are worth a small fortune. Not hurting for money, though. Let's see. Okay. Do I have any more upgrades I want to dump? Cloaking device. Not going to dump that. I did see that I can dump these. And they are worth quite a bit. I think maybe I'll take a couple more and sell them. Quad servos. Yeah. Oh, can't sell them here. I need to be on a space station. Yeah, so I'll get rid of those, and I'll probably be up over the 50,000 mark again. So it's going to go down here, and actually these guys, one of these guys will probably put me over the 50,000 mark if they're actually talking to me. I don't know if this is the playthrough that Ares is not talking to me. Yeah, he's not. Look at that. Hasn't snapped. I don't suppose I need to... No. I was going to say, I don't suppose I need to have a different interaction with him before he'll talk to me, but I think I've tried that before, and he's still not talking to me. Helios does talk to me. He'll give me data. He won't give me enough to get me over the 50,000 mark, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's not enough, I don't think. Oh, it is! Okay. Okay. So now I can upgrade from A to S again. And of course, this young fella here, Twitch rewards, expedition rewards, Quicksilver items. I don't have a lot of Quicksilver. I think I spent it all last week. And of course, as you can see, I already own quite a bit of it. Some of the stuff here I don't really care about. These are kind of cool building things. I've seen a few builders using those. Kevin. Kevin for sure has used these things. They're quite bright, and I think he's mentioned that in some of his building streams, how bright these things are, and he has a bit of a hard time dulling their effect. But anyway, yeah. So Quicksilver. If you do Twitch reward weekends, this guy is your man to go and see to pick up those rewards. Liam, any idea if there's any talk? Oh, and here's the weekend mission. Rescue stranded life form. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Now you see down the bottom right hand corner, there's a timer that started. Mission started, anonymous assistance. As soon as this thing disappears, yeah, you see you got a minute and a half to get out of the space anomaly. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get on with this mission. Yeah, sorry about that. I cut myself off in midstream there. Any talk about a new expedition, Expedition 10? Just wondering. I know there's been rumors and whisperings and all that kind of thing, but I don't think there's anything on the front screen, the game selection screen just yet. So okay, so there's where we're going. So yeah, I'm just wondering if there's a new expedition in the works, if you've heard anything, or not that I've heard yet. Yeah, kind of what I thought.
Not that I have heard yet.
Okay, approximate location, stranded life form. Where the hell are you? All right.
Jason, please would know.
He might. I don't know if he has an inside track. He seems to not let on if he does. He seems to I think his statement is that nobody really has an inside track on what Hello Games is doing. Okay, now is this just a crash ship, or is this our oh, it's our traveler who has met an untimely demise. Okay, travelers seem surprised to see me. Their eyes search mine, wondering why I am here and how I have found them. In despair, traveler shows me their ship's shattered communication control unit. It's beyond repair, but it could potentially be replaced. Okay, so let's do some scanning, shall we? Okay, so we're looking for these things, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, not with that though. Usually should be able to just walk right up to these and grab it out of the ground. There we go. Okay. Encrypted communicator unit. So we got to decrypt that, I think. Yeah, analyze that. Sometimes it gives you useful information. Sometimes it's just not decryptable, so to speak. Decryption terminal locator. Okay, so it is decryptable. We will go there. It's 10 minutes away on foot. That's probably 20 seconds away. 20 seconds away in ship. Let's just have a look. Yeah, it's About 15-20 seconds away. So what's likely to happen over here is we're going to end up in a pile of sentinels that are just kind of, you know, aimlessly wandering about the beacon here, or some kind of device that we need to use. So we'll just park our ship right here and make our way over here. Yeah. Oh, this dissonant. Oh, all right. Well, let's see. Which one is more powerful? This one or this one? Plasma launcher. What? No. Hijack laser. By this. It's not doing anything. Full spitter. Boom. Can we do it now? Drones defeated. So usually what happens is you need to take out the drones like I just did. If you wait too long enough, possible that you'll get another wave of sentinels. If you're doing this in regulated space on a regular planet, you can't sit around and wait for another wave, because it just gets worse and worse, right? Okay, so we got that. Let's go back to our stranded pilot there, our stranded traveler, and give him the part he needs, and that will pretty much complete the mission. So again, you're doing the missions at the Nexus for a number of reasons. You might be wanting to whatever loot is available for that mission, or there he goes. Bada boom, bada bing. See you later, bud. Mission complete. Okay, return to the Nexus. You still got a bit of an aura going on there, but that's fine. Whatever. Now normally I'd be scouring the neighborhood there for loot, but I don't really care about the loot at this point. Just gonna kind of go through the motions. Maybe this thing has something useful, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Corvex casing. Yeah, still got a bit of an aura going on there, eh? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a bizarre. You can see through him, and yet, yeah, maybe. All right, return to the Nexus. Sure. So, if the Nexus has moved you to a different star system, or even if it hasn't, you're going to need to resummon the space anomaly. Doesn't hurt to do that anyway. So it's pretty easy. You can summon the space anomaly at will, anywhere pretty much. So no worries about that. You can summon it multiple times in the same star system if you're not interested in traveling to it from wherever it is that you have landed. Oops, didn't mean to bounce off something there. Yeah, that seems to be the trick to get going really fast, is to okay, so we got our salvage frigate module. And what else did we get? We got a kick in the butt. Okay, fine. Salvage frigate module will go on the freighter for sure. What else? This stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's stuff up there for the living ship. This stuff is fuel for elements of the living ship. If you have actually acquired such a ship, you're going to want to keep that stuff for fuel. Yeah. Multi-tool expansion slot. Pardon me. Not sure I actually need that, but anyway. I have a habit of using two tools. One for mining and scanning, and the other one for a weapon. Specialized tools. Okay, so that's done. How many? Yeah, so we got 1,800 Quicksilver for. That's the other thing we got, right? The weekend mission gives you a whole bunch of Quicksilver. You can actually go back to the dealer over there and get some more stuff, right? We're not going to do that. How are we doing for time? Well, we're only about halfway into this thing. Okay, what else we got on the go here? Install the Q resonator. Maybe not. Let's go down and talk to our settlers. See what's going on there. See if they're being accosted by sentinels. Grab the loot that's available there. Let's see, what is our settlement? And the settlement is Greater Inferno. Wow, we're still there? Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah. Greater Inferno. That's the settlement I picked up from this. This is actually the continuation of an expedition. And you will notice that when I head to the office in the settlement here, there's going to be a communication pod there that somebody actually placed in here. Okay, are we being... Oh, look at that. We're not being attacked. Okay, so there's my ship over there. There's the office. Okay. Oh no, that's not the office. It's a construction project that I started and didn't complete. What we should do is we should... So here's a reason to get the blueprints or the recipe for those things, those special stones or special minerals. You never know when you're going to need them. However, I have some here somewhere. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so let's just grab this, put it in my exosuit, and execute. There you go. Now these guys can finish their, or at least continue their construction project. So there's the pod I was talking about. Somebody put that here during the expedition. There's a bunch of them. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there. They're all over the place. This was an anchor point or something like that in one of the expeditions. So, okay, I thought for sure I had placed one of these things down here, but I guess I didn't. Oh, I'm missing 2 metal plates. Alright, never mind that. Settlement Administration Terminal. Alright, so if your settlement is no longer in debt, and you can find that here through the status, right? If your productivity surpasses your maintenance cost, then you're probably going to be either paying off your debt or going to be out of debt. If you're no longer in debt, your settlement will be producing items. In this case, it's gamma root and non-stick pistons. 1.7 million, right? So hammer root's not worth much. I might just toss that because just crap in the way. The non-stick pistons, there's quite a few of them. They're not worth a whole lot. They're not worth a whole lot on their own, but you know, a couple of million units or whatever for that is not terrible, I guess. Now, here's the whoops. Fired. You're fired. Yeah. Why am I still shooting with that thing? Okay. You'll see resolve citizen dispute. You'll see in the first item of your terminal here, you'll sometimes have a quest or a mission that you should be addressing. If you go and do that first and it costs you something, like it requires you to acquire some debt, then the goods that you're going to get from the status will not be available until you clear that debt. So my recommendation is when you go into your settlement terminal, get your stuff first. If you're looking to get stuff, get it first, and then you can come into the first item here and resolve whatever issue is happening here. So in our case, these two guys are rivals for stewardship of the research module. Relations have soured over a dramatic workplace incident. Machinist has retaliated by blockading the scout's dwelling. You know, I don't know that it makes a difference which one you pick here, because yeah, I really don't know if it makes a difference. It's just a kind of a formality, more or less. You know, make a choice, just pick one, and you know, whatever happens, happens. This may be subject to a future expedition as well, this kind of thing. But I think the settlement function is kind of a result of an expedition from probably 3, 4, 5, maybe somewhere in there, 6, I don't know. Yeah, I think the settlements came about as a function of one of the previous major expeditions. So, okay, we're aboard our freighter here. Okay, so this is a legacy-styled freighter in the sense that we still have the old-style hallways. These rooms are the newer style rooms, as are these storage container rooms. But these hallways are like the legacy, the original freighter hallways. There's our employees down there. There's the overseer, the weapons guy, the farmer here, and so on and so forth. We've completed all the missions for these guys, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Each one has a series of missions they want you to do, just to kind of, you know, in this case, it's to plant a number of crops for the farmer and so on and so forth. And each type of plant is a different mission, of course. You can go to town with this stuff, by the way. You can make a very large hydroponics bay in your freighter and plant as much as you like. I have not done that right yet in this playthrough. And I have not separated out my my storage containers. You can have multiple floors on a freighter, by the way. It's as easy as picking up the well, let's see, freighter stairs, glass stairs. Yeah, so it's as easy as picking up the freighter parts from the freighter terminal at the front on the bridge. I'll check that out in a moment. And then just adding different parts, right? So you can add stairs and then just add any number of rooms that you want here. These are the existing rooms on this freighter. So the storage containers are here, and these are our employees in the back there. The bridge is right there. So that thing there, that's the bridge of the freighter. When you come into land, you come in from over that way to here. This is the back of the freighter here. This is the back of the freighter. So when you enter into the freighter, you're entering from over there. And you do see the bridge. I don't know that you see much detail, but you do see the bridge when you come in for landing. Yeah, so basically, let's just do this quickly. Basically, your freighter parts are in the upgrade control terminal here. And we don't have any bulkheads, so we can't add storage, but you can look at the freighter parts. These require salvaged frigate modules. We have 10 right now, but I think we have all the parts. Yeah, we've purchased all the parts. The freighter colors cost you nanites, not salvage frigate modules. Yeah, when you get enough modules, you can buy all of these different rooms. If you put a bunch of rooms together and you want to split them, you can use the walls to do that. And again, the stairs for making a second, third, and whatever, fourth floor. I don't know how many floors you can make exactly, but I'm thinking you can go, yeah, you can go pretty deep in this thing. I don't know what the limit is to the number of parts, but you can certainly go pretty deep. And you can have outdoor, like outside platforms like these things here. They will be out in space kind of thing, so be careful with that. You can also put in windows and windowed corridors and so on. So yeah, lots of fun to have with building out your freighter if that's what you're doing. There's a couple of guys out on YouTube that have done some pretty extensive freighter builds, which are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to go down to the landing bays here, and this is what I was talking about. When you come into the freighter, you come in through these doors here. The back of the ship is over that way. So and the bridge is right on top of us here. Let's see, C-class hauler. What a crap! Get that crap out of my. Oh my goodness! Get that crap out of my bridge! Out of my freighter. Oh, B-class explorer. Well. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload. I'm going to go in my. I'm going to go into my ship here, do a save, and now I'm going to reload right here. Reload, restore point. And I'm going to see what ships spawn into my landing bays here. Usually what happens is you'll get 6. I think you can have 9 ships altogether. I think that's what it's up to now. And of course, you can get 6 of them to land in your freighter at any given time. So there's a fighter. I'm not sure I upgraded that one or not. I might have purchased that one off a landed pilot or something like that. Yeah, probably, because it's not upgraded. Here's the guppy style exotic I was talking about, or one typical example. This one has a large tail fin. I don't think this fin moves. Some of them have like fins that drop down when the thing takes off and so on. So yeah, interesting, different variations on the theme, I guess. This one also has a kind of a dart sticking out the front. I'm not fussy about those either. I just like the ones that are just a round piece right there, with or without these small wings. It doesn't really matter. Again, because of the small, tiny footprint that they have on your screen. So, I think I'm gonna go and salvage this one as well. This is the B-class interceptor that I picked up some time ago. Utopia Speeder. Yeah, that was the reward. The big reward for Expedition 9. Awesome ship. I used it. Still gonna use it. This is a reward for Expedition... it's one or two. I can never remember which one. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to rerun the expeditions. At least not the first 8. That was from 2 years ago and last year. So the only way to get one of these, I think, is to buy it off somebody else. I mean, it's a nice ship as well. When you pick it up from the Quicksilver dealer, from the expedition list, expedition reward list, it comes fairly well equipped. So you're, you know, if you want to grab this ship very early in the game and you already have it, then you're all set, pretty much. Now, what do we got here? This is probably not upgraded because, yeah, because it's not. All right, so we will sell that and put this back over here. Bullets. What am I doing with bullets? Loads of space on the exosuit inventory, cargo inventory. Not too worried about any of that stuff. Yeah, this is not the ship I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to just head up to the space station and trash that one. Then I'm going to come back and see what ship pops out into the bay there in its place. Hopefully it'll be one of the A-class interceptors. Unless, no, that's not what I want to do. El Cupolos Galaxy. We've been to El Cupolos, we've been to Eisentam. I think we might be in Euclid right now. Eisentam, El Cupolos. Yeah, I think what happens is we are in the star system where my settlement is. And of course, that would be in the Euclid galaxy. So that's why the galaxy is not showing up here underneath these names. That's where we are in the Euclid galaxy. Hang on. What did I just do there? Just cancel out of that. Want it to go to the current space station. Current station should be listed underneath network restricted as pirate system. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. It doesn't really matter, because you can summon your freighter pretty much anywhere you want anyway. Okay, we were going to scrap this B-class interceptor. It's a pretty awesome looking ship, actually. I kind of like it. But I'm pretty sure I have an A-class just like it. Yeah, I kind of do like it. Again, Captain Steve might like this ship. It's his colors, right? Red, white, and black. So it's a pretty cool animation thing when this thing takes off too. That's going bye-bye. We're going to get probably 40 million units, 45 million units for that, and a few upgrades. Alright. Okay, that's done. See all that stuff that's getting listed up in the top right? That's the scrap that you get in lieu of the value of the ship, which is basically AI valves worth 36 million. Another 10 million in compressed indium scraps. A couple of B-class upgrades that we're going to get rid of right now. And let's see, purchase, sell this, phase beam package, this. Okay, it's okay for now. Explorer. Okay, so it brought back my squid. You need, if you're scrapping ships like in quick succession, you really want to be careful what ship is getting brought back in. There's a nice fighter there. Big bulky fighter, 68 slot. Yeah, you might want to be careful which ships are being brought back in, because if I'm just scrapping and scrapping and scrapping, I don't want to scrap this guy. So, yeah, I have to be careful, right? Now, the scrap that you did get, this guy will buy it from you. I think at face value too, if I'm not mistaken. Purchase all scrap, you go to sell menu and just scroll down to wherever your stuff is. Spool and nano cables always goes. Casings go. Rest indium scraps. Yeah, sure. What else? We got exosuit expansion slot. I'm not sure where I got that, but anyway. Starship AI valves. These are worth a fortune. Yeah, this guy will give you 12 million units each. And yeah, sure, why not, right? I think we got some of those in storage, so it's not like we need a bunch. Okay, so let's go back to the freighter and see what's in our bay. What I'd like to do is see, actually, something else you can do in your freighter is swap out ships. Pretty sure you can swap out your ships, the ones that are sitting in the bays. I'm going to try that just to see what's actually in there. Okay, what am I looking at here? Okay, that's the way out. Let's do this. I don't suppose you can save too often, eh? Okay, looks like we're back to our 0 ship. I have to reload yet again. Get another round of ships in here. So reload, restore point. There we go. That was 10 minutes ago we did the last one. Took us 10 minutes to grab a ship, bring it to the space station and scrap it. Alright, so we got the Golden Vector, we got the Utopia Speeder on this side, and on this side we have a different... So we have that same guppy there, we got a different one here though. So this is the typical one that I mentioned, that the wings fold down, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's a tail in between there, a small tail, right? So when you take off, these two wings will fold down vertically below the ship. Now what I was mentioning earlier is I think you can summon other ships in here. There's our living ship there. We got one. We got 3 interceptors we can choose from here. I think that was the last one we picked up there. Oh, does it not come in? Can we not do that? Seriously, boys? Summon the interceptor. Starship already docked in freighter hangar. What? Really? Oh. Oh, okay, so it replaces the ship. It replaces your primary ship. Alright? So I'm looking at that over there thinking I was replacing the guppy, but no, it replaces your primary ship. Alright, so here's... this is interesting. Okay. So here is an interceptor that we've already upgraded to S-class. Orange and black one. Right, S. It's got one slot short of 100. And I'm just going to take a look at the stats here. And it appears to be somewhat lacking in stats. At least maneuverability seems pretty good, at least in my opinion. You could probably get it up higher than that, especially with bobbleheads and stuff like that, I think. Damage potential, I'm sure I could get it up higher than that. Place the photon, yeah, see, I could use an extra photon cannon S-class module there to help out. Or an X-class, because there are X-class modules that are better than the S-class modules, so you might want to keep an eye out for those. This is a piece of shit here. Warp cell efficiency 100%. That's not doing anything for our hyperdrive range. Neither is this. Flight assist override. That's actually a piece of technology. It's not an upgrade. If it doesn't say upgrade, it's not an upgrade. So there's the indium drive. That is also a piece of technology. This is an upgrade, but it doesn't extend our range. This one does. This one is this is an S-class upgrade, and it increases our range by 220 light years. And of course, this is the warp engine as it exists on Sentinel interceptors. We could do a lot better in the hyperdrive department on this ship. Unfortunately, the slots, the supercharged slots are kind of weirdly distributed in this thing, so it's not exactly easy to use them efficiently or effectively or whatever. I mean, this isn't terrible, but it certainly could be better. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to bring in the other guy that I picked up today. I don't know if it was, I think it was this one, yeah. Yeah, the A-class. Okay. Yeah, see the damage potential. I just moved some of the stuff into the supercharged slots that were existing on the ship, and you can see that some of the stuff is already boosted a little bit. Of course, I would need to add a bunch of upgrades if I was going to make this work. Should have sold these, but I didn't. Okay, what do we got here? That's weapon shards. What's that? Exocraft stuff. What do we got here? Pulse engine modules. Okay. Do I not have any S-class starship upgrades? It looks like I don't. Dang, that sucks. Multi-tool stuff. There's some more, another upgrade. Yeah, I don't have any, okay, that's weird. Don't have any upgrades. Okay, well, we're just going to leave that be then. Okay, let's take our other interceptor out, the one that's already upgraded. That's this guy. Did I upgrade this thing? 2833. Yeah, this thing is not upgraded. Actually, there are some upgrades here. This one is actually pretty kick-ass. 400 shields. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, let me just fix... Is there more stuff that needs to be fixed here? No. Yeah, 400 shields, 330 damage potential. What do I have for damaging on this thing? I have phase beam, and I have the positron ejector, photon cannons. That number may be a little deceptive, because it's the total number of the damage for all the weapons, and theoretically I have 3 weapons on this thing. These highly accurate laser weapons can recharge the user's shields, leeching energy from target shield systems. Decrease effectiveness against shielded targets. So you'd want to destroy the shields with something else and then throw some positrons at your enemy. This is a general purpose weapon, photon cannon. You can use that for shields. There are other weapons you can use as well. So, yeah, this thing is kind of upgraded. It could probably go a little bit better, especially the maneuverability. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to take out my other interceptor here, just to see how this thing fares. Yeah, the animation's not all that spectacular. But I mean, it's not terrible. Let's see. What do we got? So, yeah, this being a star system in one of the previous expeditions, it's going to be a crap load of user bases here. There's a portal there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I do to find an interceptor. Now, I mentioned earlier that one of my frigate missions or expeditions brought me back a dreadnought AI fragment, which brings you straight to Sentinel interceptor. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of show you what it is that I do to pick up to do the alternate method of Sentinel ship hunting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this boat, this very large freighter. Okay, before I do anything, I want to look at this thing. Okay, good. I dismissed those assholes. It kept getting in the way when I was having dogfights. What I'm going to do is head to a... well, first thing I want to look at is the stats for the freighter. Okay, so you can see that the hyperdrive range for the starship is like 1,000, almost 1,100 light years. The freighter can go at least 3 times that far. That's one reason to use your freighter. And I will show you the second reason momentarily. We're just going to go straight up here. How far are we now? 600. 1,000. The higher up we go, the less likely we'll encounter a system where somebody's been. So, alright. Here we have a star system. It's Korvax, a star system with 3-star rating, which is the highest. And it's also dissonant, as you can see on the orange line, which means that it does have at least one planet where the sentinels are dissonant and where you can actually find crashed interceptors. Now what we're looking for is something like this here, pirate system, but it needs to be dissonant as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scan around here. That's a regular, another 3-star regular dissonant system. Let's see what else we got going on. 2-star dissonant. Another one. Another one. One star. Okay, it's getting worse. 3-star, 3-star, 2-star, 2-star, 1-star. Oh, okay. Still looking for a pirate system though. The reason I look for dissonant pirate systems is that it's, I think, it's easier to find, easier to get your the necessary items from those than it is from regulated space like these dissonant systems. Just easier. You don't get constantly bothered by sentinels that are guarding the drills. I mean, you know, sure, people will have their techniques for doing their techniques for getting echolocators that will be perfectly legit. Pirate systems, come on guys, I know you're out here. There's one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Not dissonant. Dang it. Stop me if you see one. Yeah, unfortunately, there's like a 3 or 5 second delay in between my my broadcast and the what you see. So by the time you've seen something, I'll be long past it. Nope, not dissonant. So here's a tip that you could use to your advantage. If you do find a dissonant system that you like, you could always put a base in there, right? And that will allow you to fast travel as long as you got a teleportation unit in there. That will allow you to fast travel to that star system, like short order, right? You don't have to do what I'm doing here, spend 5 minutes looking for a different one. There are lots of stars, and not all of them are what you're looking for, guaranteed, right? There's another pirate system that's not dissonant. Dissonant 1-star. I'm getting close to the edge of my my range here. 3,300 light years. Be nice to find one now. Dissonant, but not pirate. Sometimes they're easier to find than this, for sure. Oh, no. But not dissonant. I'm just looking for the skull and description. That's pretty much all I'm looking for. I read the orange line second because why is it so darn bright? There's the center of the galaxy. And where did it come from? I think it came from over here, didn't I? No clue. Got all spun around here. I hate dead air. I'm usually talking about something or other, and you know, because I usually have something to say about what I'm doing. It's just, you know, that's just my my way of getting about this. But oh, what was that? Sometimes when you're doing tedious maneuvers like this, it can be a little bit of a chore to be trying to come up with stuff to say about what you're doing, you know, because obviously it's highly repetitive, right? It's highly routine, kind of, dare I say, boring. But I think actually I do have space station, or not a space station, but a base on some pirate dissonance systems. If I don't, I should definitely think about putting one there. Putting one on such a on a planet in such a system. Dissonant. Wow. No luck, eh? Yeah. There's a pirate system, not dissonant. Again, not dissonant. Again, not dissonant. Wow. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing. Not pirate. Not dissonant. Nope, not easy. Sometimes. Perfectly random, right? You know. You could find one in seconds, or you could take minutes. Yeah, the thing about the pirate system is always I don't know if I can find another one here. There's one. Okay, so the thing about the pirate systems, you'll notice that on the regulated space systems, you have the life form, the class of the economy, and the type, and you have the conflict level, which is 1 in this case. It's the swords that are crossed. They're the last icon on the bottom line. In pirate systems, you don't know what the, well, it doesn't tell you what the conflict level is. You could be walking into something pretty nasty, right? Now, if this particular warp is a... actually, that's not true. I was going to say if it's a multiple of 5, I will get into a freighter battle, but that's another advantage. If you're not interested in warping into freighter battles with your starship, just basically use your freighter to go around. That's probably... Excuse me, that's probably your best bet, because you'll never warp into a freighter battle with your freighter. It's just the way it is, right? And here we have 3 planets. We do have our planetary probe installed here on our freighter, so it will take ownership of these planets for us as well. Now here's the one with the sentinels, the corrupted sentinels. Hammershali Mazook. Hammershali Mazook. Swamp planet. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to go. We're going to take our interceptor and we're going to head down there and see what we can find for finding sentinel interceptors. So in this batch that was brought in, we have our living ship over there. Right? Again, the living ship is S-class, just like the exotics. We got our S-class fighter, this blue guppy. We got our squid. That something came in. It sounded like a solar, actually. Nope, didn't get anything. All right. All right, let us head over to the planet in question. Is that it? Yes, Hammershali Mazook. Okay, space station proximity. That's a pirate space station. It's a... pirate space station. You can do various things that you cannot do in regulated space in there. I would suggest you do the pirate series of missions under a rebel sky, I think it is, or something like that, in order to better take advantage of the resources that are in that space station. The outlaw space station, right? Now I have a bobblehead on my hood there, on my dash. As you can see, it's the I think that's the Apollo figurine. Different ones give you different boosts to your ship, if I'm not mistaken. Where is he? There he is. Install to an inventory slot, decorate your starship's interior. It does more than that, I'm pretty sure. Boosts something. There's somebody has a video out. I don't remember who it is, but if you Google or if you do a search on YouTube for No Man's Sky bobbleheads, you are likely to find the video that I'm talking about that explains what the purpose or the utility is of equipping various bobbleheads, and you can equip more than one for sure, absolutely, 100%. So there's a supply depot there. What we're looking for is drills, and just a couple of things about drills. They exist on any dissonant planet, pretty sure. Unless it's like falsely dissonant, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've seen drills. There's one there. So what you do is, you don't even need to get out of your ship, right? This thing will destroy the drills like that. You have a chance of getting an inverted mirror like this, or an echolocator. And the echolocator is actually is the thing you want to be able to find crashed sentinel interceptors. We're just going to keep looking here. This one gave us an inverted mirror, so we're not going to find anything with that. Going to cruise over this way. Now, another thing about this ship is it can hover. I mentioned before that the interceptor is what I'm flying here. That this ship can hover, so you don't have to take 2 or 3 passes to get the drill. You can just stand there and hover and shoot till the drill is gone, right? Most ships, if they're not powerful enough in terms of weaponry, you'll probably end up doing 2 or 3 passes to destroy the drill. So, who else do we got in chat there? Are you still there, Liam? Just curious. Okay, now, on most other playthroughs, especially the fugitive playthrough, that little thing down there, I would be heading straight for that, because that's a drop pod. That will increase your exosuit inventory when you extract its contents. You need a few items to get at that, but mostly items that are available. Pardon me. Most of those items are available in your surroundings, so you shouldn't need to worry about, whether or not you're going to find the stuff to extract the inventory slot. Should be fairly routine. Those may not be as easy as that to find if you're doing like a hard run through, like a fugitive playthrough or a no starter ship or whatever it is. There's a number of different varieties of playthroughs that you can start to increase the difficulty, the challenge, if you will. There's a number of things you can do. You can restrict how you spend and what you spend money and nanites on. There's a lot of different things you can try. If you Google No Man's Sky Challenge, I think is probably a good search to do. Did I just see something else back here? Just gonna stop right here, turn around. Thought I saw something. Yeah, there's one right there. Okay, let's get him. Because we can just sit here and hover. Take him out. There you go. So the weapons on this thing aren't too bad at all, actually. This is the Sentinel cannon. Okay, it's not a regular photon cannon. It has a higher rate of fire. And it may even have a higher damage potential. There's another one. Now, okay, before I go at this guy, I'm going to stop right there. But I'm also going to check and see. Yeah, we were not issued a it'll either go in, it should go into the starship, because anytime you fire your starship weapons at something, whatever you harvest should go into your starship. Wow, that one took a beating. So we got another inverted mirror. So we did not get any echolocators yet. like I said, depending on how lucky you are, you could get 1 out of 2 or 3, or you could get 1 out of 6 or 8. It really depends on how lucky you were, because it is RNG, right? There's a trading post there. And of course these things are located just about anywhere, right? It's not, there's no set place where you will find drills, as far as I'm aware anyway. You could potentially see these just about anywhere on the planet, except in the water. I don't think I've ever seen one in the water. I don't think I've ever actually looked for one in the water. I guess it's possible. I don't know. So I'm just scouring the surface here. Usually when you see shards like the ones below there, the bright shiny ones, not usually, but sometimes that's where you'll find the drill. They won't always be where you see shards, but quite often you see shards. If you see a drill, chances are there's shards nearby. Oh, okay. Time to get us an echolocator. We can get this this activity done. I think I'll go for probably another 20 or 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes, but that should be plenty of time to get done. I didn't spend so much time looking for this place. I might be done looking for the echolocator already. What is that thing there? It's another artifact, sentinel artifact. Don't know if you can shoot those. I should have tried. But anyway. Wow, stopped me in my tracks. What was that? I'm curious to know what those things are that stop me in my tracks. Very, very clear, yes. Okay, am I flying too fast that the drills are not spawning in? There's one. And echolocator. Alrighty. Yeah, you bring it, Buster Brown. You are in for a world of hurt this morning if you come at me. Just a fair warning. Hailing all pirate captains. Steer clear of Marty. Marty's not in a very good mood. Oh, what just happened there? Okay, what? I'm sure I saw a drill. I must have pressed the wrong button. Yeah, there he is. Okay, let's go into first person and get a good look at him. See, there's the spiders that I was talking about that sometimes guard these things, right? And it probably likely has a number of flying drones around. Yeah, there's a bunch of spiders around this guy. One there, there's one there, there's one there. I think you get glass and stuff from these guys. Let's see. Antidium. And another echolocator. Alright. Okay. Now that we got a couple of those. So, pirate system, a dissonant pirate system is to me, is your best bet for echolocators, right? And once you've got that, I think maybe for your best bet to find the best interceptors, personally, I would be heading for, I don't know if you can find I think you can find interceptors in pirate systems, but I don't know what their likelihood of getting a decent one is. But to me, what I do is I go to my freighter, and then I look for the 3-star dissonant systems. So again, pardon me, we're just going to take a little run up here, find a dissonant system, 3-star dissonant system. Oh, that's a 2-star, another 2-star. And we're going to try it out and see what, there's another pirate system, but it's not dissonant. 2-star dissonant. We're going to try to find a 3-star dissonant and see what's available in terms of interceptors. There's a 3-star dissonant right there. So we have 4 planets. Level 2 conflict, which isn't too terrible. I think we can handle that. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our planetary probe. And I got probe. No, I was going to say I got probe last night, or yesterday, but I didn't. I had an MRI yesterday on my prostate because things. Okay, so we are in the system, 3-star dissonant system. We're looking for the planet with the dissonant sentinels and corrupted sentinels, and there it is. You know what? Shit, it's not what I meant to do. Oh, I can't change it now. Ha ha ha. Okay, Laddie. Yeah, messed that up. Okay, anyway, it's the ringed planet we're looking for. All right, so that's how you find out what planet you need to go to. So we're obviously looking to go to the ringed planet. What is this thing here? That's another A class I could upgrade. Yellow and black. We have a red one, and we have an orange one. Alright, let's get down planet side, and we'll trip our echolocator just so we get an idea of what it is, the procedure here. Oh, is this is it paradise? No, okay. I didn't even look at the descriptions very hard on my probe. Rocking. Of course, because we did a probe, we know what the we don't have to rescan them from space here from our starship. We've already got all the information. And this is the planet we're looking for. I'm just going to go around to the sunny side because that's how I operate. Doesn't really matter, really. Really, it really doesn't. And basically what you need to do here is you need to trip your echolocator. It will find you, should find you a sentinel encampment. I'm just going to slow down a bit and head down closer to the surface just to make sure we can find what we're looking for. Yeah, okay, so I see some shards down there. That's a good sign. It'll tell you anyway if you can or can't find them. Exosuit. So our locators are here. I don't think you need to separate them, but I'm gonna do that anyway. No harmonies detected in current system. Okay, so that's kind of the problem you might run into, right? If it's possible there are no sentinel interceptors crashed in the system you're in. So in that case, what you're almost stuck doing is looking for a different system, really, right? That's pretty much it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for another 3-star dissonance system. Oh, what was that? 2-star. Okay. 1-star. Sorry. Hit my mic. My ring. My band. Yeah, gotta get on with this. Let's get on with it. Come on, Marty, let's get on with it. What's that? Okay, so this is a dissonant system, but it's uncharted. Uncharted or abandoned? I'm not. One of the two. And of course, I really don't know what I would be walking into there, so I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, there it is. 3-star dissonant. Diovis Steve. This one has 5 or 6 planets too. So now we're doing this in our starship. So obviously we can't use the unless we summon our freighter and then go into the freighter and then use the probe. We cannot use our... I'm just going to run away here because I'm not interested in battling these buttheads. Actually, my best bet is to go in here and then just pop right back out, I think. So we'll do that. That'll get the pirates off our back. I'm just going to get out and get back in and do a save point. Just quickly. Like so. Doink. Save point. Right? Restore point saved. Get back in. And out we go. Hopefully those guys are gone. We are looking for pirates, our dissonant system. We don't have a scan, so we don't have the information, right? We don't have the information on hand. So what we need to do is we need to scan with our starship. As soon as we find the planet with the dissonant sentinels, that's when we're gonna make a beeline for it. It's not that one. Not that one. And it's not that one. That's 4. I saw another one in behind this guy. It's probably that one, right? Okay, get too close to the space station here to do that. Is that the guy? You're gonna tell me, are you? How about now? Now will you tell me? Nope, it's not that one. Okay, so there are 6. So I've seen them all except one. Except the one that has dissonant sentinels on it. Dag nabbit. Why is that always the way? Okay, mate. Let's just go out into space a little bit and take a look around. Alright. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. You should be able to see all the planets here now. Wow, this guy's hard to find, eh? Okay, so it's neither one of those. Verdant planet, metallic planet, marshy planet, verdant, metallic, marshy, desolate, verdant, metallic, marshy, desolate. There's two more. Ah, no, this one has a storm on it. I think we've. Oh no, this is it. Okay, good. Actually, it isn't. What the hell, man? Am I not in a dissonant system? It says dissonant. F3P dissonant. So normally when you're in a dissonant system, abandoned, one of the planets will have a... Jeez. It just sucks. Sucks the life out of it. One of the planets should have a dissonant designation right on the bottom of that list. So let's just go down. Now, I guess you could check and see if there's shards. There's shards everywhere here. Oh no, that's not shards. That's pink and... Oh yes, there is. Wait, is that shards? No, that's not shards. That's plants. Plants are maybe minerals. Well, this place does not appear to have... Oh, I know what I could try, though. You could always try to do this. Yeah. Even though you're not on the planet where the dissonant or the interceptors are, if you're in the right system, they will... your echolocator will find one for you. See, it's off planet. It's not even on this planet. But your echolocator will find harmonic echoes. So it's on either the ring planet or one in behind it. Behind it, of course. Just go a little further, Marty, that's all. Just a little further. You'll get there. Don't worry, you'll get there. What was that? Sounded like a giant worm or something. Harmonic echo coordinates. And another good thing about these situations here is that you're not being sent to an approximate location, at least generally speaking, you're not. This should be an encampment. Now, I can't see dick all because of the storm, because there is a storm going on here. And let's put this down right here. So we're going to do the same drill. We're going to pick up the harmonic scrap. We're going to go in here and talk to the autophage. Put the pugnium in there. Pugnium is actually fuel for one of the sentinel interceptor components. Thrusters, pulse engine, not sure which one, but it is definitely a component of one of them. So I picked up a suspicious packet there. from one of those wheelbarrows or something, or maybe the autophage. I'm going to have to destroy that before I get caught with it. Now, I didn't look at what's in the box over there, but I know there's something in there, or there should be. I'm going to scan the memory register so I can unlock everything here. So the answers are 6 minus 2 is 4, 9, and 16. 4, 9, and 16. So we'll enter those numbers here. 4, 9, and 16. So I'm just smashing my button here. Locate dissonant spikes. Now, as I said, the first time you do this, you will get the blueprint for the backpack that you can equip, right? And then you interact with this. You need to interact with this terminal again, such that you get the menu that I just got, locating the dissonant spike and deactivating the multi-tool seal, right? So when you do that, of course, you can go over to the box and you can kind of find out what's in here, right? A B-class weapon. Again, nothing to write home about. So I'm just going to go ahead and... oh! Anti-gravity storm, eh? Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, now. The dissonance spike should be the location of an interceptor. And it should be right over here. So again, it's just a question of doing the business in here to get what you need in order to take this ship. This is a bizarre looking one. Oh, and of course I'm kind of melted right into it somehow. Okay, the autophage, I like to do that just in case it gives me something interesting. There's the ship. Okay, we're going to grab this, going to grab that, and we're going to put that in our exosuit. And then we're going to take our shard lambda, is it? Okay, so now we need to activate the highline brain. Oh, I don't have enough crystal shards again, do I? No, I think I only have one. I'm going to need to run down and get some crystal shards here somewhere. Might be a couple here, so that's good. We'll try here. And just before I do anything, I'm going to make sure my Starship launch thrusters are... Let's pulse. Where's the launch thruster? That's it there. That's where the pugnium is used in the interceptor's launch thruster. Okay, terrain manipulator, mining beam. That's not the shards. This could be the shard though. That's a shard as well. I think you need 3. Let's just see. Yeah, you see it starts to glow, right? So here we go. We're going to be sent off to a monolith. And then it's going to fix the brain for us. And then we come back to the crashed ship and grab that. I didn't even notice what class of a ship it is. Nice green grass here. Nice planet, boys. Except for the storms. Torrid deluges. Acquire orthodoxy. Not a bad planet. Not a terrible planet, I should say. Okay, so that's our ship up there. The monolith will be over here. Somewhere. Ancient site. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah. That's going to do it for our interceptor hunt. Come on, over there, please. Thank you. here's good. Don't need to get on it. But you're going to get on anyway, are you? Pretty much. Okay, here we go. Now we, at the monolith, you present the brain. And then it fixes the brain for you and gives it back to you in usable condition. Harmonic brain. Status docile. There's, you know, knowledge stones here if you want to grab that. Yeah, just grab some more shards if I can see some within grabbing distance. Right. Let's go back to our ship. Back over here. Then we can claim that, fix the brain, or install the brain, or whatever it is that you're supposed to do, and then claim the ship, and it's yours. That's basically all that's to it. Okay. This thing looks a bit like a miniature hauler, strangely. Okay? See. Take a little look at it. Wow. There really isn't much to this thing. It's very, very compact. I don't know if this one has stuff that protrudes out of it, or there's an animation when it takes off. I'm curious to know though. So it is a B class. We will be getting rid of it. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll present. We'll install the pilot interface, which includes, of course, as you see on the bottom of the list there, the harmonic brain. And we did need radiant shards for this, so we have those. Now we can actually claim the ship. And of course mine is upgraded. I did upgrade my ship to an S-class, so it's kick-ass. This one here is so-so. Very so-so. Yeah, it doesn't have much of anything going for it. Well, I shouldn't say that because it's absolutely tiny on your screen. If you're looking for a tiny, tiny vessel in terms of screen footprint, this might actually be it. I have half a mind to keep it just for that. Because it is miniature, and I mean, there's nothing to this thing. Just look how small it is on your screen. Holy crap, that is absolutely miniature. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrap this one, but I'm going to look for some more of these. I'm going to look for some more of these in this system, because I'm guessing that there are more like this in this system. I might do that offline though, just to spend an hour seeing if I can find another one of these, probably an A class or something, and yeah, go with that. And yeah, if I can find an A class, maybe I'll upgrade that one. This, I think, may be the smallest footprint ship I've seen. It's definitely one of the smallest, if not the smallest. So yeah, that I like that because oh shit. What? Clear to proceed. Whew. I think I destroyed it just in time. I was talking about that earlier. I had some contraband on me I had to destroy. And yeah, you do have time. If you get a probe and you know you have something on you and you don't want to get caught, just destroy it. And then you'll be clear to proceed. If you have the scan deflector, you can also use that before you get caught. The best thing to do with that is put it on a hotkey though, because by the time you look for it and activate it and blah blah blah, you're likely to be busted. So here we go. Pardon me. We're going to scrap this one, but I'm going to stick around and look for another one, hopefully similar to this one. In a star system, you're likely to get only one model of of interceptor. So before we go here, we're just going to sell all the modules that this thing relinquished to us. These three. And that's pretty much going to do it for today. I'm going to head back to my... actually, you know what I'm going to do is... I'm going to go out in space and summon my freighter. Because that way I'll remain in this system. And... yeah, so that would be the best thing for me to do right now. Just go ahead and bring this guy in. And I'll be in the right system to be looking for that particular type of ship. So, okay. That's going to do it for today. And I'd like to thank you for watching. Let's see. Let's take a look at the backpack here that we just picked up. We didn't just pick it up. This is the first thing you get when you get to a sentinel encampment and you figure out that little puzzle there on the terminal. This backpack style is what you get, and you can equip that at any appearance modifier. Yeah. So on that note, again, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week, next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, for Marty's Saturday morning cartoon. Cheers, everybody. Take care.